Good morning. It is another Monday, and it's been an exciting few weeks here. As you can see behind me is a Doma, and you can see the bleachers well from this perspective. And that's really the reason I picked to be here today. It will give you an idea of those things that we're looking at doing here, maybe a little better perspective. And we did have the first church service in Puerto Morelos this week. There were 11 people in that service, and James Russell conducted the service. He and his family were there, and it was an exciting time just to see what God is doing. We thought we weren't going to be able to get the church going quite this fast because there was a problem with the lady that we were working with to start the church there in the tourist city of Puerto Morelos, and her husband didn't want a church in her house. So through the contacts here with the delegate that works in Quintana Roo, with giving us permission in the Mayan villages, we were able to contact the delegate at Puerto Morelos, and he helped us to be able to get in, and we actually got to use the Doma there, and we can continue to use the Doma in Puerto Morelos, which we used the first week, and it cost us $200 the first week, and now we get to use it gratis, which is free for courtesy, and we are so thankful for that. God is just ahead of us again, doing some wonderful miracles and things that we just can't even hardly believe. And we're getting ready to do the second church, which actually was the first church founded in Chancay. And we're the second Saturday of this coming month of May, we will be doing the church there in Chancay. And again, we have a young man and his father that's going to be doing the service in Spanish and Mayan. And so we do have a name for that church. And whenever they name churches here in Mexico, you know exactly what the church believes. And so what I thought would be good is, since it is a Mayan church, a Mayan village, that we would pick a Mayan name for the church. So it took us a few weeks to figure that out and get that going, because of the words for in Mayan for the particular name that was being chosen. And so we have settled upon a name, and it is Iglesia Bautista Tok'Tunich Independiente Fundamental. And of course the middle part there is the Mayan, and it is Tok'Tunich, and we are excited about that. It's very special to some of you that are watching the video, because in Spanish it would be translated Roca Solida, and that means solid rock. So the name of the church is actually Solid Rock Independent Fundamental Baptist Church, and of course that's in Chancay. And I thought it was fitting, not just because it's my sending church back home, but also because of all the rocks that are there and that are around it. So you've learned both Spanish, Roca Solida, and also Mayan today with the name of the church. So we are excited to see what God's doing. And again, we are just dependent upon the prayers of God's people and the things that are there. So thank you so much. I'm headed very soon here to Cancun to teach in the Greek class, and of course that again has been an amazing thing, because that's where James Russell came from, was the contact there 6 years ago, and then with the touch of the Greek class. So he is the pastor there in Puerto Morelos. So thank you again so much for the things you do, for all your support, and we'll touch base again on the following Monday.